Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are well. Let's continue our chapter Physical and Chemical Changes. In previous session, in last I have told you that the process of obtaining crystals of pure substance in geometrical shape is known as crystallization. Today we will discuss how can we obtain the crystals of copper sulfate. Take 100 ml of water and add 1 to 2 ml of dilute sulfuric acid. 1 to 2 ml of dilute sulfuric acid and heat this water nearly to boiling. When water starts boil, remove from the flame and keep aside. And add powdered copper sulfate and stir it continuously with glass rod. And you have to add copper sulfate powder till no more particles can be dissolved, and stir it continuously to dissolve the undissolved particles, and if you need it you can heat it. Now after that filter the solution of copper sulfate in separate beaker, and you will obtain a filtrate. This filtered solution is known as filtrate, and leave it to cool for some time. If you needed large crystal, you can leave it for overnight, and you will obtain some crystals of copper sulfate. So in this way you can obtain the crystals of copper sulfate. In this way you can obtain the crystals of sugar and salts also. Let's see some exercise of this chapter. First is classify the changes as physical or chemical changes. Here are some uh, changes given. You have to identify this is a physical or chemical change. You know that the changes in which only physical properties of a substance, physical properties like shape, size, color, state is changed. It is known as physical change. And changes in which a new substance are formed and that cannot be converted into its original form, it is known as chemical change. So here is a photosynthesis. You know that photosynthesis, by the process of photosynthesis, plants prepare their own food by the reaction of water and carbon dioxide in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. So here glucose is formed and oxygen gas is released. So there is new substance are formed. So it is a chemical change. Next is dissolving sugar in water. You know that sugar is sweet in taste. When you dissolve in water, after dissolving sugar in water, it does not lose its identity. It is also still in sweet in taste, but their only state is changed, so it is a physical change. Burning of coal. When coal burns, it releases carbon dioxide gas and leaves ash. So here are new substances are formed, so it is chemical change. Melting of wax. When wax melts, it states change, so it is physical change. Beating aluminium to make aluminium foil. When aluminium metal is beaten by hammer and it converts into aluminium foil, its state shape is only changed, so it is a physical change. And digestion of food. When we eat food, it digests by the reaction of some enzymes present in our body and release energy. So it is chemical change. Next is write true or false. In case a statement is false, write the correct statement. First is cutting a log of wood into pieces is a chemical change. When a log of wood cut into small pieces, it does not lose its identity. There is no new substance are formed, only state of a substance is changed. So it is not a chemical change. So this statement is false. And you have to ask to if statement is false, write the correct statement. So you will write here correct statement. Cutting a log of wood into pieces is a physical change. Next is iron pipes coated with zinc do not get rusted easily. So this is correct. So you will write here true. This is true statement. So you will leave this statement as it is. Next is formation of manure from leaves is a physical change. So there when manure is prepared, there are new substances are formed. So it is not a physical change, it is a chemical change. So this statement is false. And you have to write correct statement. Formation of manure from leaves is a chemical change. Next is iron and rust are the same substances. Here iron and rust are not the same substance because rust is a corrosive form of iron. So this is false statement. So correct statement, iron and rust are not the same substance. Same substances. Here are one question given. Anaerobic bacteria digest animal waste and produce biogas. This is change A. The biogas is then burnt as fuel. This is change B. You have to tell which type of changes are change A and change B. So here anaerobic bacteria digest animal waste and produce biogas. So anaerobic bacteria are those bacteria which acts in the absence of oxygen. It digests animal waste and produce biogas. So there new substances are formed. So it is chemical change. And when biogas burnt as a fuel, it is also a chemical change. New substances are formed. So change B is also a chemical change. So in this way, change A and change B both are chemical change. Now do these exercise in your copy and prepare this chapter for test. Thank you. Have a nice day.